Hello and welcome to my awesome health journey. I'm Brett Dupree and welcome to my awesome health journey. I'm actually making this video because I learned something new, and I think it's always a good idea to keep track of your medications. And that fatigue is actually a side effect of Ozempic, what I've been taking lately, and that's been interesting for me because yesterday I was noticing, the day before yesterday, I was noticing that I was just not feeling as motivated. Um, I was spending a little too much money, mostly because I was ordering in rather than feeling like getting up and making my food. I was just not feeling motivated to clean my kitchen, which is one of the reasons why I ordered food, because there's just too many things. Like I didn't clean up after myself last time I cooked, or if I ordered out, I would, instead of getting another trash bag, I would put the food on the stove that I just ate, and instead of putting in the trash. And then I'd look at it, I'm like, I don't want to deal with this now, and then I'd order more food. And it turns out, yeah, so basically I was looking at myself, was like, holy crap, why aren't you doing the things that you promised yourself that you were doing, and just falling into some of your bad habits that you're trying to break? Like, I'm trying to do better at this. I'm trying to want to keep my house clean. Like, someday I want a girlfriend again. I'm like, I need to keep a house clean so I can invite a girlfriend in, right? And stuff like that. And I'm like, I'm not doing it for the last couple weeks. Am I getting depressed again? And I was wondering if that was happening. If I was like having, because you know how minds work. You don't, because minds are weird like that. But then I read this article today about like, are you fatigued on Ozempic? Does Ozempic causes fatigue? And turns out it is a possible side effect. They don't exactly know why it's a side effect. They think it might be the fact that it lowers the blood sugar. So, my blood sugar was high for a while. I mean, the last time I had my blood sugar checked when I got diagnosed with diabetes, it was 130. Before that, I was 115, and 115, you want it under 100. And so last time I got my blood sugar checked when I started Losatran to make sure my kidneys were functioning, because I don't want to die. That's where that check was, because it could hurt your kidneys if their potassium's too high. And I like to live. I mean, that's why I'm doing this. That's why I'm making this video. I want to live. Is because, basically, man, I feel like my Toastmaster self is just suffering right now because I'm saying so many ahs, Basically, what I was trying to say is, like, one of the reasons I think it might be because your blood sugar is lower, and that just makes you have some sort of like low blood sugar sometimes, so you don't really feel like doing anything. That's a possibility. Another thing that I know that happens through all my research is that when you lose weight, sometimes your body, your body's calorie expenditure goes down to adjust, right? And so it makes you feel lethargic and not like doing anything, because your body's like, I don't need to expend much energy. Plus, I was fat for a reason. Give me that fat back, you motherfucker. But I'm like, no, I don't want it back. So I was like, well, I'm going to make you feel bad. So there. Because, the brain can be a jerk that time. Sometimes. So it could be that, right? And so this is something that to look into. I think it's always a good idea to keep track of the news, especially if you're taking a newer medication. I don't know, Ozempic's not that new. It's only really in the news because all of a sudden it helps with weight loss. But, since I do have higher blood sugars and, the lowest form of diabetes, it's a good idea for me to take it, not just for weight loss, right? So basically what I'm saying is, yeah, sometimes it's good to pay attention, because you might think it's something, but it's something else. All this time I was thinking maybe I'm a little sad, maybe my mental health is suffering, or maybe, just maybe, this medication is affecting me, right? And so, sometimes it's not a good idea to jump to conclusions. I should have looked up, like yesterday or the day before when I came to that conclusion. Does Ozempic or metformin or Losatran cause fatigue? Cause like unmotivation or whatever? Maybe I would have saw it and it's like, oh, okay, maybe that's it. Maybe you're just making a big deal out of nothing. You just have to, kind of push yourself harder. Put on some music to dance to, so you can get up to clean or something. Something like that, and not try to extrapolate that you have a mental illness. I don't have to jump to that conclusion yet, right? That's pretty much my point. I don't know. I'm just saying things. So blah 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 blah. I wonder if Ozempic causes you to say ums and ahs in your nose. I should look that up. Ozempic, bad for Toastmasters. And it's been a long time since I've been to a meeting. But I think this is the most filler word video I've done in a long time. And man, I know I should be looking up there at the camera, but sheesh, I just love looking at myself. Look at my eyes, aren't they pretty? Don't I have pretty eyes? There. Yeah. You know you like my eyes. And my smile. And my awesome broad shoulders. Grrr. Anyway, hope you have an amazing day. Love ya.